Rob Ferrell from Rob Ferrell Drum Studio here. Unfortunately, I lost all my videos that I had posted previously. Tons of technical snafus and accidental erasures. So I'm going to be re-recording some of the more popular ones. Starting with today, we're going to talk a little bit about a couple of stick grip techniques that really helped me to overcome some bad habits. I play traditional grip most of the time. So first we're going to talk about my match grip hand. So for you match grip players out there, what I talk about with my right hand obviously is going to apply to your left hand as well. Prior to taking lessons with my first really good teacher, I had a really bad habit of sticking my little pinky finger out. And I noticed a lot of my students do this. And later on, when I got with a really good teacher, his approach was that the fulcrum, which in my case is either going to be between the thumb and the forefinger, first knuckle of the forefinger, or lately I've been playing more with the fulcrum being between my thumb and the first knuckle of my middle finger. He kind of taught me that the fulcrum was like the lead dog in a team of sled dogs, or a lead horse pulling a carriage. You know, the reins that are used to control or guide those animals typically are attached to the lead animal, and then all the other animals follow that and that lead animal and provide support and strength. So for my match grip hand, you know, the fulcrum, that's where all my control comes from. And then my middle finger, my ring finger, and my pinky actually add support. So when your pinky is thrown off the stick, obviously it can't help control the stick. And my first good teacher showed me that, you know, the pinky's small, but it's attached to this big muscle. So it's actually pretty strong. And I got tired of him always telling me, "What are you doing sticking your finger out? We're not having tea here, we're playing the drums." And I couldn't break the habit. So what I did was I just found a little bit of medical tape that you know, my mom had in the medicine cabinet, took a little piece off and took these three fingers, my middle, ring, and pinky finger, and I just kind of taped them towards the bottom so I could still move them, okay? So see, I can still move them, but I can't separate my little finger from the rest of the fingers. So when I was playing, this really helped me to keep my fingers on the stick, where I can control it and get a lot of power, speed, and control, without having to risk sticking that finger out. Now, if I try to play, let me get the tape off here. If I try to play and stick my finger out, it feels really uncomfortable, really awkward. So, that's the tip for match grip that really helped me, okay? Now, a problem that I had a lot with my left hand was I would take my thumb way off the stick. Now I can do that, like when I do a big thumb stroke like that. Thanks to Dave Weckl for hipping me to that. But when you're first starting out and you're trying to develop the strength in your fulcrum, I personally think it's a good idea that you keep your thumb in between the first and second knuckle of your index finger, okay? But again, when I was practicing my rudiments, my thumb would come off, and my teacher would make a crack about that. He'd say, "We're not hitchhiking, we're here to play the drums." So, what he used to do was have me put a penny in between the first and second knuckle and hold it there with my thumb. And go through all my rudiments. The penny falls out, you know you're taking your thumb off, okay? If you end up having an imprint of Abraham Lincoln on the front of your finger here, then you know you're gripping too tight. So anyhow, those two tips really helped me to get my hands squared away. You know, when I teach, now I see the challenges that my teachers had, where you show something to somebody, like a student, and then you don't see them for a week, and you want to make sure that they're practicing correctly, since you can't be there to say, no, you're holding the stick this way or that way. So the reason I like these two techniques is because the students can use them at home, and they don't have to worry about practicing correctly, because the tape, if you do it correctly, down at the bottom, holds those fingers in a nice position where you can get a lot of great finger strokes using all of those fingers, okay? And then the penny over here in between these fingers really helps keep that thumb where it's supposed to be, so you can develop a nice strong fulcrum. So hopefully those two tips will help you guys as much as it helped me. And look forward to some more videos coming out, because it's going to take me a while to get all of them up that I had, but I'm probably going to upgrade some of the old ones too. So thanks for watching, and if you feel like it, be sure to subscribe. Make sure you check out my website, www.robertferrell.com. Got a lot of cool stuff up there. I transcribe a lot of songs for my students, and I put them up there on PDF for anybody that wants to download. So thanks again for watching. Take care. Till next time.